Hello, dear friends. We were discussing the drama Nagamandal by Girish Karnad. We have seen act number first in my previous video. I would like to repeat some last part of the act number first here so that you can understand what exactly we discussed. Rani mixed small roots in the milk and given to Appanna. But nothing changes in his routine. She tried this experiment with her husband, Appanna. There is no change at all in his behavior. He used to go to the concubine and um, almost neglected his own house and wife. Then she decides to use the big root mixed in curry. There are two roots given by that old lady, Kurudava. One is small and another is big. She already used a small root to enchant her own husband, Appanna. But when she observes no change in the behavior of her husband, she decided to use another big root powder mixing in curry. But she loses hope to win her husband in this way because of her suspicion, you can call, or there was no hope in her mind that the root will work properly. But she mixed the root in the curry, and the curry she pours it into an ant hill where the king cobra, the naga of the title, lives. So that curry is consumed by that naga and is overpowered by the strength of the magical root. At once naga falls in love with Rani, and he starts to follow Rani. Up to this we have discussed. Now we are going to discuss second act in this video. In act number second, Naga takes the form of Appanna and visits Rani at nights. Here one thing is to be understood, that the Naga or the king cobra is able to take any kind of image or form of any person. That much ability that Naga or king cobra has. So the Naga is, or the king cobra is already overpowered by the strength of that magical root, big magical root, and that's why she is followed by him. The Naga himself disguised as Appanna in the night and visits Rani. He approaches her in a romantic way and she is left speechless. As Appanna, the Naga approaches in the form of Appanna, and behaves with Rani in a very romantic way. Rani left speechless. She is undoubtedly happy with the absolute bliss and lays her head on his shoulder. This is not only surprising but shocking also that Aparna's behavior is changed and he is behaving a romantic way. So she is speechless. But what is the reality? The reality is the king cobra is in the form of Aparna. Actually, king cobra visits Rani at the night and behaves romantically with Rani. But what Rani is seeing before her, she is seeing Aparna, and she misunderstood that Aparna is there with her. She is happy with the absolute bliss and lays her head on his shoulder. Actually, she puts her shoulder on King Cobra, King Cobra, in the form of Aparna. He promises to visit her during nights. Naga vanishes at the sunrise. He promises Rani that he will come every night to visit her. But in the morning, as sun rises, Naga vanishes. The cobra vanishes. When her husband behaves in the same way, unchanged during the day, she imagines her bliss at night is a dream. In the morning, original Aparna returns to home, and she observes that there is no change at all in the behavior of Aparna. Even Aparna doesn't remember last night happenings. So Rani thinks or imagines her bliss at night as a dream. She thought that perhaps it was a dream that Aparna came to her in the night, behave romantically with her, and both were romantically speaking with each other. So all these incidences happened at the last night. She imagines that perhaps it was a dream. But she again enjoys the pleasure again during the following night when Naga visits her in Aparna's form. The same thing happened in another night. The Naga as usual, visited once again in the following night to Rani, behaves romantically with her, and she again enjoys the pleasure again during the following night with Naga in the form of Aparna. She inquires why he is brutal during the day and gentle during the night. The obvious question raised in her mind about the behavior of Aparna in the day and night. Because Aparna's behavior, according to Rani, Aparna's behavior in the night is very gentle and pleasurable, romantic. But the behavior in day is different. And that's why obvious question raised in the mind of Rani, why he is behaving differently in day and differently in night. So she asked that Naga in the night why he is brutal during the day and gentle during the night, or whether it was a dream last night. He replies that it is absolutely true and advises not to suspect it. There was a suspicion in the mind of Rani that whether it is a dream or something else. But Naga, in the form of Appanna, assures her that this is not a dream, it is absolutely true, and advises not to suspect it. He is in the form of Appanna, and that's why Rani believes that whatever Appanna is saying is true, unaware the truth behind. She is convinced to go on with whatever comes on to her. Because she did not know about anything about that cobra, that the cobra has the ability to changing herself into a man like Appanna. And in the disguise of Appanna, he is able to visit Rani in every night. She did not know about it. And that's why she's thinking that the cobra in the form of Appanna is Appanna original, and he usually, in other words, daily visits at night and behave romantically. That must be the enchantment, or there must be a change in the behavior of Appanna. She imagines that, but she did not know the truth behind it. She is convinced to go on with whatever comes on to her, because Appanna himself assured her that this is not a false idea or this is not a dream. This is absolutely true that Appanna visits Rani at night and behaves with her romantically. So that thing is taken positively by Rani, because at least in the night she thinks that her husband is behaving with her properly, romantically. And that's why she believes in her husband's assurance and accepts the situation both physically and mentally. We will see the remaining part of the second act in my next video. Till then, thank you.